Okay, and we are recording. First of all, thanks to everyone who is watching this part of the Ravenhawk campaign. As always, I am your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, and we have Big Bad RPG, we have RPG Grandma, we have Eli. Just a small recap, the adventurers were exploring this room with the sarcophagi that were making promises of dark powers, but they heard someone running just above them in the section above, so they ran after this mysterious individual or whatever it is that is running away from them. Now, before we get started, Big Bad, what do you think? How close do you think you are to finding the third treasure in this Amber Temple?
Ooh, I think we're pretty close.
Any idea on where it could be located?
Hopefully that screaming apparition above us will lead us to it.
That's weird. Hopefully. Now, RPG Grandma, what do you think about the powers of the sarcophagi? Is it worth taking them, accepting such powers?
So I want to rule the universe now with my spear. I perceive a trap. And I do not think it's worth it. I would much rather just destroy the sarcophagus.
Now, Eli, your character is probably the one in most contact with these dark forces. Do you think there are more sarcophagi, or it's just those three over there?
I don't know. There could be more because the fiend I get my power from surely wants me to get something from here. So I think it aligns with him, which I think Marcus is concerned about because he doesn't want to lose himself, especially in this place. In Ravenloft, it's easy for him to become a beast, and he won't control himself anymore. Right? He'll lose all faculties.
Yes, let's see. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Hopefully.
Yes.
So it begins. As you reach the upper section, you are now at the ritual room where the statue was shattered on the ground, and there were the candlesticks toppled over, and you hear the sound of footsteps running farther away towards the south through the double doors.
Let's go check on those footsteps. Could be something
Yes.
up there.
I run.
Yes,
Follow Mark
in the
running
direction
after
of the
that
sounds.
sound. Run,
As you
run.
follow the sounds of someone running, you make it to the long hall. The hall just before the room with the hole where the flaming skulls came out of. And you can see in the distance, about 70 feet away from you, running through the southern double doors, the figure of a man with 3 spears fixed upon his back. He is running and he is making a turn towards the left, which would be the southeast section where the hole was.
I'm chasing him.
Stop! As
Where
we
you
chase
going?
him.
Where you going? Call out to him.
As you are running after the individual, and you are halfway through the hall, you hear the sound of a door opening behind you. The door in the middle of this hallway opens, and a group of individuals dressed just like the berserkers that you fought against in the Druid's Grove appear. And in front of you, the one you were chasing turns back. He looks similar to them, dressed in entrails, furs, painted in blood, and a huge wolf the size of a horse also makes its appearance next to him. Roll initiative.
Oh no.
What did Jace roll?
8.
What did Moo roll?
9.
What did Marcus
22.
roll?
22.
Marcus has his chance to act.
I look over at the group. Surrender now. We're not here to fight, but if you are, you're going to regret it.
The individuals laugh at Marcus. Now, one of these individuals dressed in furs and blood charges at Marcus, wielding his axe.
I use my staff to block as I try to step back and evade, but parrying at the last moment if need be.
And that is accomplished. The individual is off balance, but two more charge at Marcus, one swinging his axe, the other one attacking with his axe horizontally, almost at the same time.
I run back trying to lead him to the hole to potentially push him there later, give myself an advantage.
One rolls 19, the other 22.
They both hit.
Terrible gashes are left upon Marcus's shoulders. He takes 22 points of damage.
I guess you don't want to talk about this then.
The other two individuals try to find their position, but they cannot make their way through their comrades. The individual that you were chasing, now you see that he has a small buckler. He takes a spear and throws it at Moo.
Watch out!
I lunge out of the way.
$19.
Oh. It's a bummer being big.
The spear nicks Moo, inflicting 10 points of damage. A second spear and throws it at Jace.
I hold up my shield. Try to intercept it.
$19.
Hits me.
Jace is injured and suffers 7 points of damage. The huge wolf begins its charge in Jace's direction, but it is too far away to make it yet. Now, Moo has her chance to act.
I cast Reduce on the wolf. Begins to
Make your roll.
plus 15.
It impacts the wolf.
twists and turns, shrinking down in size. It has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Target's weapons will match this new size.
And so
Target's attacks will deal 1d4 less damage.
it occurs. The wolf is now almost the size of a small dog. And now Jace has his chance to act.
Just beyond Marcus, I summon a wall of fire. Any creatures on the opposite side of Marcus will take 5d8 fire damage on a failed dexterity saving throw. And on our side, we will be safe from the flame. Try to cut off our attackers. 15.
Only one of them manages to move to the side. Roll damage.
$16 points of fire damage. And 8 for half.
They yell in pain. Their furs are burned.
Suck
Immediately,
on flame,
Ismark
dogs.
moves through to Marcus's side and attacks one of the savage warriors with his axe and blade, missing one but connecting with the other. The sword plunges deep, but it is not enough to kill the maddened warrior. Esmeralda continues the assault.
Focus on
Two
the ones on
attacks
this side of
connect.
the flame.
And one of them falls down dead in flames and skewered by Esmeralda's attacks. Now Marcus has his chance to act.
At the closest one in front of me, as a bonus action, I cast Hex, followed by Eldritch Blast.
Roll with advantage. The Berserker warriors are too reckless.
28.
It connects. Roll damage.
Uh, 12 damage.
Another one of the savages collapses. But
I feel
the
an energy
remaining
rush from
three,
the dead creature toward me.
and so it is done. One of them cuts at Marcus, running through the flames with his axe.
I attempt to parry with my quarterstaff.
These mad dogs running through the fire like that.
21.
Hits.
A nasty
Push him
gash
back
is
to the-
left on Marcus's arm. 6 points of damage.
Push them back
The
to
second
the
one.
fire, Moo.
Charges at Ismark. And it connects. Ismark feels his arms almost crushed under the weight of his axe, taking damage. Oh, that's smart. The spear thrower runs at full speed towards Moo and attacks with his spear 3
I
times.
parry with
quickly.
mine. Dodging and smacking his spear. Mine.
4, 7, and a natural 20. The spear inflicts a terrible wound on Moo's torso, 16 points of damage. The wolf that was huge but now is so small runs away in the opposite direction, full speed towards the entrance. And now Moo has her chance to attack.
I charge at the barbarian in front of me with my spear and my horns down.
3 attacks in total. Make your rolls.
So that is 13, 14, and 10.
None of the attacks connect. He dodges and blocks expertly with his buckler. Now Jace has his chance to act.
Place a hand upon Marcus and cast Cure Wounds.
And so it is done.
9 points of healing. As
Thank you.
my fire still rages on. Try to push them through it. They'll take damage each time they go through.
Ismark answers, I will. And charges at the 3 remaining savages close to Marcus. He connects with a hit and pushes the savage into the flames. The savage is no more burned and skewered.
Good job.
Esmeralda follows up. All of her attacks connect, and the savage also falls down, dead. But one remains.
Let's finish this.
The remaining warrior moves quickly and tries to make his way past Marcus, closer to the individual that Mu is fighting against. Marcus has an opportunity for an attack.
I swing my quarterstaff at him.
Make your attack with advantage.
Ten.
It misses completely. And now he's perfectly on the side of his comrade next to Mu. The same warrior with insane speed stabs 2 times at Mu and 1 time at Jace.
Hold up my shield.
Scary.
That's warding flare, giving him disadvantage.
$17 and 18 towards Mu. 16 against Jace.
Bounces off
He
my
missed
shield.
me.
You're a tough cow, Moo. You can take it.
Inflicting 2 wounds, dealing a total of 8 points of damage. Marcus is in a highly advantageous position. He gets to act twice.
I move the hex over to this last foe. Okay, so a 25, 15 with Eldritch Blast.
Both connect. Roll damage.
$36 damage.
Powerful
The warrior
blast,
collapses,
Oh, I feel
almost
an
in
energy
pieces, and Marcus
rush
can follow
toward
up.
me.
Marcus can still make an attack against the remaining combatant with the shield and the spear.
The Eldritch Blast toward that one. There's 2 Eldritch Blasts fly toward it.
Make your roll.
Finish it off, Marcus.
24 and natural 1.
Roll damage.
$19 damage.
In his eagerness, Marcus trips and is now prone.
What are you doing, Marcus?
The warrior
Bit off more than I can chew.
Attempts.
I was trying to get too many.
attempts to shield bash Jace and stabs and move.
Hold up my shield. I don't think so, buddy. Trying to meet force with force.
I dodge. Grab at him. That arm.
He clashes with Jace. It is impossible for him to score a solid blow. And now Mu is in an advantageous position. Mu has taken hold of the spear.
Drive into the fire.
Take his spear, and I start pushing at him with everything I've got. Pushing him towards the flames. Letting out a bellow as I go. Letting loose thunder wave at him at the same time.
Make a strength check. Mu must make a strength check with advantage.
Burn, baby, burn.
11 and 14.
12. The warrior is pushed into the flames and dies within them.
Oh!
Mighty Moo. Give Marcus a hand up. Get up here,
Thank
buddy.
you. I warned them. I guess they didn't want to listen.
Mu
Fire
actually
You can leave
feels
that.
as the spear siphons the energy from the warrior in extra hit points.
How you guys feeling?
Esmeralda speaks. That was spectacular, but I am surprised. I thought I never would have expected an ambush here.
Why do you
Nor
think
did
they're
I.
ambush? Why do you think they're ambushing us here?
We never explored the door here in the middle of this hall, so it makes sense that perhaps they were lying in wait.
Could be more than. What do you think's in that door, by the
You
way?
cannot let these foul beasts go back to Strahd.
Wait, one got away, didn't they? The one you
His
made
mouth
really
speaks.
small?
The puppy
The
got
wolf.
away.
I think just a wolf.
How long
But
does
they
that
do
spell
work
last?
for.
I think it was just a big wolf.
Should we chase them down or should we investigate that room there?
I think we should investigate the room.
I agree. Let's
We
just
are on a mission. Find stuff.
hurry and then get out of this place.
You guys feeling all right after that battle?
Oh, I'm hurting.
I'm okay.
You're okay? Give me a moment here.
I am slightly wounded, but okay otherwise.
Give me a moment here. You know what? Cost or a vitality and heal everyone up.
Roll healing.
Last for 1 minute. I could do it every round. 10 times, I think, right? 7 new. Plus 4. 11 again. 3. Just 7 more times.
Stop right there.
This is one of us at a time. Is this how your magic works, Jace?
Well, it's an aura that radiates from me, and I can every couple seconds I can bless another person.
Yes!
No, yes.
The
not all
power
of it.
of your god is great!
I'm not that far off.
Paylor is great. You're up to, I think that was about 4 or 5 times. Marcus, you need some healing too.
Yeah.
A bit.
I'm good.
Yes.
Say that was about 6 times. Do you require more?
Just
We
maybe
will
one more,
explore
and
the
I
eagle.
and I would feel at full strength. I am at full strength. Thank you.
7. About 8.
Anytime I take one of
Marcus.
those creatures down, I gain some of their health.
And for Ismark,
Happens to me.
give Ismark the rest of it. Wonder what these wolves are doing in here, by the way. This is strange.
No doubt part of their evil pact.
Might
Strahd
be-
is talking.
Concerned about if that wolf talks to Strahd because he has work for him, but
Do you think they have any way to communicate instantaneously?
Well,
They probably have to. They probably have
We're
to reach
probably
Strahd first.
agents of the druids.
I'm not sure.
That would
Perhaps
explain the wolf.
but we should probably hurry and go through those
Now
doors
that
then.
now that everybody is healed, including Ismark, we should continue to investigate this room over here.
Ismark speaks. Do you want us to take point, or would you like to go first?
Well, I think it'd be best if we go first.
Yes.
Well, we'll send Moo in there. She's the sturdiest of the
Moo.
bunch.
We will handle this.
Very well.
With her mighty spear.
I get her the robe.
As Moo looks into the open door, a room that is 60 feet deep from west to east, 50 feet wide from north to south is revealed. It has the appearance of a classroom or lecture room. There is a black stone slate attached to the far east wall. The room descends through 2 stairways, one on the right, one on the left. And between the stairways, there are rows of benches, 3 in total, descending.
Interesting.
I walk to the black stone board.
What do you
As
make of this?
Moo
Moo?
approaches, she can now see further into the room. Just in front of the stone slate, there is a block of black stone serving as some sort of table with a quill on top of it. And next to it on the ground, there are bloody robes and what remains of a cadaver, half burned to ash and also crushed.
Interesting. Take out my journal and put it on this table and grab the quill. Put the quill on the book. See if it maybe something will come of this. I don't know.
Was there anything
book.
written? There was parchment there, isn't there, next to the quill? Was it just
Things
a quill?
start to be written upon the surface. It reads,
What's going on?
Amulet to control.
Amulet to control. To control to Strahd, I wonder. Interesting.
Everyone in the room must make a wisdom perception roll. What did Moo roll?
I rolled a 10.
And Jace?
24 with disadvantage.
Jace immediately spots something shining, metallic, just underneath the half-burned corpse.
What's that over there in that corpse, Marcus? You see that? It's shining right underneath it. The cadaver that's been burned.
I'll walk over and look for the item Jace is pointing at.
Poke
let
it
me
with a
see.
stick.
That's a good idea. I pull my hand back and use my quarterstaff to move around. I don't.
It is a small rectangular medallion.
I reach and grab it with Mage Hand. I cast Mage Hand and grab it and bring it toward me.
Of a clear gold color, with strange engravings.
Interesting. I walk over to the cadaver. Do you think this thing could, I think it's too damaged to bring back to life for a couple minutes? And see what it knows?
I don't know, but I can once a day I can cast a spell, or more if I give up another magic. I can identify this. I cast Identify on this amulet.
See what that amulet is first, and then we'll...
As Marcus casts Identify, he immediately understands that this amulet is an amulet to control a construct.
Did you find anything out there, Marcus?
I think it controls a construct. I'm not sure which one, but should probably hold on to this in case we run into one. We've run into several before.
Yes,
Indeed.
keep it.
Do you
There's
think this?
probably
You
He
think
also
this?
obtains the information that the amulet will vibrate when within 10 feet of the construct that it can control.
It'll let me know whenever this construct's nearby. It should let me know.
Good.
You think we could learn anything off this cadaver? I still have to speak with dead
Perhaps.
prepared.
Who killed it and why?
You think it's worth wasting a spell slot? I mean, it's been a rough day so
Why there's
far.
a classroom in here. Did one of his students kill him?
I mean, obviously those guys probably just killed him. I wonder who that was, though. Why would they burn him, and crush him like that?
I mean, how long
Esmeralda
does he...
speaks.
Can you ascertain how long he's been dead? You're pretty good at healing and that kind of stuff, aren't you?
Hold on. What do you
Could
got,
it be-
Esmeralda?
Could it be that this, whatever this individual was, had an encounter with the flaming skulls we defeated just about an hour ago?
Yes, but why was this individual here? Maybe it was just a berserker being stupid that we usually are.
Ismark approaches the corpse. The robes, what is left of the robes, it looks different from the furs and the entrails from the other savages.
I mean, I do have the spell prepared. I mean, this is what it's for. If you think, take a look up at the corpse. You could speak with the dead. Maybe we'll learn something.
I don't know if you're limited on resources, perhaps save it. We might run into something far more dangerous.
We could always return later.
What do you think, Moo? You're the tactical leader here.
I think we should proceed on.
Then that's what we shall do. We'll save our resources for the fight ahead.
Mysterious death we will solve by exploring.
And lead the way, New.
I say we go down the left stairs.
I'll follow New.
I'll follow as well. Esmeralda,
Begin to descend.
Bismarck, follow us. You can take
Ismark
the rear.
speaks. Do you mean the stairs in the balcony area near the entrance, or which ones?
Why don't we continue our journey following the big wolf that you turn into a tiny wolf?
We could do that. Wolves do smell. We could track it.
Exactly.
As you
Let's
continue,
see where the wolf went.
it is clear that the only way the wolf could have proceeded would be through the south double doors that lead into the room with the hole where the flaming skulls came out of in the southeast.
Already been in there.
But I think there was other rooms there, wasn't there, as well, that we didn't travel to? If I remember right.
Yeah.
Esmeralda speaks. Yes, because before going into that room, there was the balcony area with two staircases that apparently led into that huge area with the statue that had its head covered in darkness.
I remember that now.
Yeah, we should probably go down there.
Let's hustle.
As you continue your way through the room with the hole on the ground, making your way west into the balcony, as soon as you step into this section, a tiny ball of light moving fast against you, coming straight from the head of the statue, approaches. You all identify it as the fireball spell.
Ah,
Immediately run
run!
to the side
Cover!
and attempt to dodge. This.
Run.
As everyone moves out of the way, everyone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yikes.
I feel inspired. My inspiration doesn't help me much.
I too feel inspired, Marcus.
I feel
But it doesn't
inspired
matter
as well.
because that fireball spell is pretty massive.
What did Marcus roll?
9 with inspiration.
What did Jace roll?
3.
What did Moo roll?
13.
Marcus. Everyone is cut, including Ismark and Esmeralda. Everyone suffers
Dark Lord, help me. Help me.
overwhelming hit. 40 points of damage
40?
for each. 40 points of damage. 40.
Whoa, my
Oh!
Oh,
God.
Oh! I feel
I pat myself off. Ugh.
protection here.
40?
Yes.
40.
Man.
Oh, I just got done fixing everybody up. That doesn't control that thing, does it, Marcus? Jeez.
Everyone must roll wisdom perception. What did Jace roll?
9.
What did Moo roll?
I rolled 12.
What did Marcus roll?
13.
Esmeralda yells, "Look, everybody! The arrow slits on the west wall, they are shining!"
Oh.
We should get out of here, you guys. This isn't good.
No, this is not good.
Run! Esmeralda and
Run!
Ismark run back into the room with the hole.
I run back.
I run back as well.
I'm really hurt. You know, I'm always saying, you're asking if I need healing, and I say no. I'm really hurt this time. I think we all are, though.
I think we're all doing pretty bad here.
Do we have enough healing spells?
I'm gonna give it a go. I can do it about 10 times, all right?
Well, take care of Marcus first. I have some temporary hit points that kicked in.
It lasts for a minute, so about every 6 seconds, so about 10 times. All right, you
Very
ready,
well.
Marcus?
Yep. Yes.
Make your roll.
Need more than that? Of course you do. We all just took a lot of damage. That's 4 times. That's 20 for you, Marcus. Healing points. What about you, Moo?
I'm fine now.
Oh, I can use the help. Trust me.
I'm nearly back to my formal safe. I'm close enough. Thank
There
you.
you go. Some for you, Moo.
Nine.
It's 14.
Ismark and Esmeralda approach to be healed as well.
5, 6, 7. 10 points for Ismark. 7 points for Esmeralda. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for myself, 15.
I'm nearly back to my former self. Does anyone need additional healing now that your spell's done? I can cast a spell or two. Not as
I'm
powerful as
still not
yours.
well. I smell like barbecue.
Are you still wounded, Moo?
Oh yeah.
I lay my hands on Moo. You get back 9.
Thank you.
Ismark speaks. That was pretty insane. We were attacked from the dark head of the statue, and then the arrow slits were shining.
Wonder what that
We
was
should
about.
destroy that statue. I don't like that statue.
This is not
Esmeralda
good.
speaks. Well, it is a 40-foot tall statue. I think that would be quite impossible. But I wonder, the arrow slits, was that another enemy about to attack us?
Oh yes.
Most likely.
Yeah. Shiny arrows and arrow slits are not a nice hug.
Was that a
Thank you.
trap? We set off a trap, or that was a person that cast a spell on us? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I could cast silence in the room, but if a statue is doing it, it won't need a verbal component. It'll still go on.
Remember when Jace was trying to illuminate the statue with his sword and cast that light spell or to remove the darkness, and some words were heard from inside the head of the statue. Perhaps there is someone inside.
I think someone's inside the statue.
Perhaps.
I
Perhaps.
mean, I could silence the statue and cover most of that room. I think.
Why didn't it attack us?
Esmeralda
before?
speaks. Unless it is some sort of machine or construct that reactivates through some sort of words that are just there.
What about that amulet you just got, Marcus? You didn't feel it vibrate or anything?
I didn't feel anything. Not a thing. It must be some other construct, not that thing. But I'm certain what it does. But
We gotta get
Well, I don't know. I
down
could
those
waste-
stairs and look crispy.
I must have somehow set it off. It didn't attack us before, so it saw us as a threat, or we stepped on a trap or something. We triggered it somehow.
I'm not sure.
This is full
Yes,
of
that is
traps.
strange. Why didn't it attack us before?
I mean, we've shown some light in his face, but I mean,
Maybe it's the light.
I mean, we did that before, didn't we?
Yeah.
yeah.
And Esmeralda speaks. Could it be related to the savages, the berserkers that attacked us?
You think one of them is in the statue trying to set traps?
Perhaps an
Yeah.
ally? Or could it be that they activated or triggered something that we did not?
That's
Possible.
possible.
Careless berserkers setting traps off. That makes sense.
Well,
You know what? Why don't we grab one of these bodies here, throw it in the room, and just maybe we'll see what happens.
Sounds like a good plan.
Better them than us, right?
That's right.
I go to myself and cast False Life, gaining 6 temporary hit points.
I
One of the bodies
Pick
is
up
close
a-
enough to be taken.
dead body. And I fling it out.
With an impressive display of force, the corpse is thrown into the balcony. And nothing happens.
Oh,
Hmm.
hey, what is that thing you just used on yourself? False life? What if you got to be dead to get by this trap? Is that how that works, Marcus?
No, it just gives me a little bit of extra protection. I don't.
Oh,
Doesn't actually make me look dead.
well, Moo, how do you feel? You back at full strength?
Not quite, but good enough.
What if we topped you off there and you're
Bismarck
sturdy.
speaks.
Or you give it a
Hey,
run.
have you
Yes?
noticed the hole where the flaming skulls came out of? I think it leads downwards into another room.
It does.
You
That's-
think we're just
Let's go investigate the
dark.
hole. Maybe.
I cannot see the bottom.
No, we can fix that.
Yeah,
I rummage through my stuff and I light a torch
Good job.
and drop it down.
While she does that, I take a moment to cast Cure Wounds on myself. I am a little bit weak here.
The torch reveals a room about 40 feet below you. The floor, what little can be seen of the architecture, looks exactly as the other room with the sarcophagi.
I don't have rope anymore. Do any of those berserkers that we took out maybe have rope on them? Should
They
probably
have
check them.
entrails.
Check the bodies for any kind of
Let's
any
check
kind of
everyone. Let's check these bodies. See if any of them have rope at least 40 feet.
check for rope and loot.
There is no such thing as a rope on the bodies.
Ugh.
I have a solution. You're not going to like it.
What is it?
Entrails.
I don't think it'll be. I don't know if it'll be strong enough to hold this though.
You're pretty big, Mo. Why didn't we just talk to that cadaver? It was burned. Maybe he knows why he got burned.
Oh, you think he got hit with the fireball like we did?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. We got to figure something out. We can't lay here.
Well,
all night.
we have robes. We could tie the parts of the robes together on his body.
You think entrails are gonna hold together?
Well, we got a bunch of dead bodies. We can make entrail rope.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's a little bit much. It's a little bit much.
All right, my human friends, my humanish friends.
I mean, if you'd like to do that, well, maybe I don't know. Maybe, I think the cadaver might have knew something, but I'm running out of resources.
Well, we could go talk to the cadaver, and I could see if I can figure out. I have an idea. 40
about
feet.
You build the rope. We'll go talk to the cadaver.
Well, we also
you guys.
There's all that furniture.
What are you gonna do with the furniture? Put it at the bottom? Shove it down the hole?
Esmeralda kneels near the hole, takes a closer look, and speaks. The walls look somewhat easy to climb down, but the problem definitely is there a way to go back up? The other room had a door, but we also got attacked by those cadaverous things.
Well, I take a look at the hole. If it's, we could probably just put our feet up against that, with our back against the wall. Actually doesn't look too bad, right?
Shimmy down it.
Shimmy down, yeah. Climbing back up would take a lot longer, but what do you think?
Who would go first is the real question, Ismark says.
Oh, we know who would go first, right, Namu?
Yes, you know who will go first.
I'm okay climbing down if need be as well.
Well, I guess let's get going. I'll give everyone words of guidance. I really think you can get down this hole without falling.
After you, Boo.
I'll go first. I begin to climb down.
I place a hand as people go down, giving them words of guidance.
Thanks to Jesus' guidance, the climb is very easy. Just before Marcus reaches the ceiling of the room below, he can see the complete architecture. A closed amber door on the north section of this cross-shaped room. It is the exact dimensions of the other room, 30 feet in diameter. And in the west, the south, and the east, 3 more sarcophagi, almost completely the same as the others.
All right, what do we got here, everybody?
Marcus, what do you see?
A door and 3 more sarcophagi, just like we saw before in the previous room.
What kind of door?
It's an amber door.
Ooh, that sounds like the right
Ooh,
place. Let's
Amber
go.
door sounds good. Sarcophagus
Are,
sounds bad.
Agreed.
are there creatures down there, Marcus? Are there creatures?
I don't see anything. I don't see any. That's all I see.
Let's head down then.
Let's head
Marcus
down.
realizes that it would be a 20-foot fall.
Should we head down, Marcus? Are you down all the way yet?
It's going to be a 20-foot fall from here.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Maybe we should have threw a body or some furniture down there.
Yeah.
You want to climb back up?
All right. Can you hold on down there? And I chug off to the room my classroom, and start hauling back benches and chairs and tables and things.
Mu easily accomplishes that.
Look out, Marcus!
You're just gonna
What-
You're just gonna chuck it down the hole.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I look down, interested.
Building a pile.
Watch out below!
Look out!
Thanks to Jason's guidance, Marcus can easily move to the side of this 10-feet diameter hole, and the furniture starts to accumulate. And now the fall has reduced to 10 feet.
You're a wild woman. How's it look
I
down
think-
there, buddy?
It's
With a
about
bit
10
of
feet now.
acrobatics, we could manage to get down there safely, don't you think?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
try.
good.
I think
Give it a
so.
go, buddy. Give it a go.
Marcus must roll dexterity acrobatics.
17.
Easily accomplished, Marcus falls on the furniture safely.
It's pretty safe.
Here you go, Moo.
All the light people first. I'm heavy.
Give everybody words of guidance as they try to shimmy down.
Everyone must roll acrobatics with the bonus from guidance.
D4.
Ismark and Esmeralda land safely. What did Moo and Jace roll?
21.
What did Moo roll?
I am not coordinated.
Moo falls, breaking the furniture apart and suffering some wounds. 2 points of damage.
I land on top of Moo. Whoa! What a comfy landing that was.
Getting up's going to be a bit difficult.
Glad to be of service.
Thank you there.
Words start to come from the sarcophagi. Touch us. Our powers await you. Touch us.
These powers are better than the last one, Marcus. Go ahead.
I'll investigate to see what they are, but I'll likely deny any of them.
What powers do you offer us?
I stand back as
I
they.
approach. What do you offer?
Touch us. Touch us.
I don't think the other ones had me touch it, did they?
These are
There is
pretty
one on the
neat.
west, the south, and the east.
I don't feel comfortable. The other ones just spoke to me. These want to be touched. It might transfer the power at that moment.
Probably correct.
Or suck your soul.
Everyone roll
Interesting.
I say
wisdom,
we check the door.
wisdom insights. What did Jace roll?
25.
Jace immediately detects that the voices sound exactly the same as the others. No intonation, no apparent sign of deceit.
They sound exactly like the last ones. I'm just offering you some goodies. I don't know if they're worth it, though.
You want me to investigate and find out?
I mean, you're kind of the dark and brooding one in the group. I think I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to do it.
All right.
No.
I'll
Morning
touch.
Lord.
I go
I still
to the one to the west and touch it. Let me check the one to the west first.
A voice speaks.
Moo, get ready to stab somebody.
I am Fakre. Accept my power, and I will give you the gift to cause disease, illness.
That sounds pretty mid. What do you think, Moo? That sounds... No? Okay. It's not that good.
I walk to the one to the south. Let's see. I touch the one to the south.
A voice is heard. I am Zrin Hala. I give you the power of the lightning bolt to smite your enemies.
Sounds pretty good, Moo. That sounds pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It does sound good.
Yeah, the first one is cause disease or illness. This is lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt?
Let's check this last one. It said lightning bolt to smite your enemy.
I like that.
Yeah, that one. I'll go to the one to the east. Let me check this one.
I can already smite my enemies.
As Marcus touches the sarcophagus, a voice is heard. I am Psychane. I give you the gift to raise the dead.
What'd that one say, Marcus?
Give you the ability to raise the dead.
Oh, that sounds like a great one.
These
I wonder
are
if I could get in on this power exchange here.
I think we can at a cost.
I wonder what the cost is.
As you were investigating that, Ismark and Esmeralda were checking the north door. They turn to look at you. Esmeralda speaks. This door is definitely locked, but it doesn't seem too sturdy when compared to the other amber structures. Ismark also speaks. Perhaps it could be destroyed or maybe forced open.
Is there a lock? Moore, I can pick locks.
There is no lock whatsoever. It is very strange, not even some sort of handle.
There's 5 of us. We could destroy it in due time.
I could try shattering it.
Well, hold on. What is your decision on these powers, Marcus?
I don't
tempted?
know.
I don't know. I mean, what
Somewhat.
do they want from you, though? I mean, I wish we could ascertain that somehow.
I think we did before, didn't we?
Marcus
would succumb a bit
remembers
to the
that his
darkness.
patron mentioned the corruption of the soul by accepting the powers.
We would, everything else in this
accepting-
place, we one step closer to corruption, to the evilness.
Oh,
I think we've already
Evil.
felt some of that,
yes, we did. I still feel that inside of me today.
as do I.
Power
Tempting
is tempting,
everything.
though. Power is tempting, though.
Ismark speaks. So it seems there are other rooms with different powers if we are to follow this logic.
How many more
Agreed.
rooms?
But I think, regardless of what they offer, do we really want to risk it? We want to
Esmeralda
risk
speaks.
corruption
Is there?
for this power.
I am also curious what you mentioned of perhaps Strahd obtaining his powers through one of these things.
Maybe Strahd. Maybe each
Super.
one can give only one person that power, and Strahd has found the one that has made him immortal.
If we destroy that one.
Could we destroy it with our? You know what? Maybe we should destroy one. See what happens. Maybe they're indestructible though.
I don't think we should. At least not this one. One where we can maybe easily run out of the room if need be. What if it explodes or something?
I'm gonna go knock on the
True.
door.
Knock. Let's bust it down. We'll come back to these sarcophagi.
It's tempting, but I'll be honest with. how I gain my power. I don't know. It'll bring me closer
Power
to
to
the dark side.
power to smite your enemies. Raise the dead. That could be used for good if I could purify it. But perhaps it's too much corruption. Let's just work on this door and we'll come back to this later.
That's the only one that might be tempting the raised dead. The only one that tempts me, to be honest with you.
Ismark
You can always
speaks.
return.
This is just a crazy idea, but don't you think that this room is quite defensible? If we needed to rest, there's only the entrance above.
That's a good
Sure.
point, Ismark. Why don't we take a long rest here? What do you think, Marcus? Moo?
I think so.
Yeah, if you need it. A short rest is all I need, but I know the rest of you need longer than that.
Esmeralda speaks.
So we check
It is
that room
also
first.
important to consider that in 4 days it will be Strahd's wedding.
Yes.
It's true.
I mean, we do have time then. And then we have to make haste and leave this place. It's just a few hours back to Kresk from here.
Just a short rest then, then we'll go in what we
Short
have.
rest.
Well, if you need a long
Yeah.
rest, we can take a long rest if that's what you
Well,
need.
I have some resources left. Not many, but enough to get us through, I think. Just a short rest will do.
Let us take a short rest then.
Yes, I think we should.
Roll your hit dice to heal yourself.
Perfect.
That feels much better.
Just exactly what I needed. I feel much better.
Resting among the dead. Oh,
I begin to investigate this amber door. After I get up and stretch a bit.
it is clear enough that the door is fragile to be broken and also to be forced open.
Come on, Boo. Let's get up here and help me. Let's push it with you.
Oh, pushing on the door.
I'm not very strong, but I would hope.
Let's all try together. Come on.
Yeah.
Everyone must make a strength roll with advantage. What did Moo roll?
16 and 5.
What did Jace roll?
14.
What did Marcus roll?
15.
Through the efforts of everyone, the way is now open. A new section is revealed. This hallway is 30 feet wide from west to east, 60 feet deep from north to south. There are 2 doors in the northeast section, each one spaced from each other by 20 feet. To your right immediately, there is a 3rd door, an amber door, closed, exactly the same as the door that you have just opened.
Well, there's another amber door. That's the we're just following the doors, right?
I think the amber
Yeah.
doors, we follow the open ones. Now we should probably follow the amber doors.
You are interrupted
Follow the end.
by a sound to the northwest. Now you can see an opening leading to the west, and from that archway, dark archway, 3 old women with greenish looking skin, dressed in black robes and pointy hats, march into the room. One of them
Gygax,
speaks.
You guys.
You opened the door. How could you accomplish that?
We're powerful warriors. What are you doing here in this evil place?
Everyone roll wisdom, insight. What did Jace roll?
23.
It is quite clear to Jace that these hag-like women were nervous. They identify you as dangerous threats.
Well, we don't have to answer that. We that's our own business.
I pull out my sword, and the
I think
true
you
sunlight
do
shines.
have to answer that.
You'll answer us now, or you'll be next.
Ah,
The three of them run away
Wait,
to the
stop.
west.
You scared him off, Jace.
And you suddenly hear a blast outside, just to the west, in the area of the statue.
I think they
A
got
fiery
fired.
blast.
Let's go.
That's
That's
And
what
silence.
they get. That's what they get. I wonder if they had anything on them, huh? Nah, let's not risk it.
Or any information, perhaps.
Oh,
Yes, information.
speak with the
Put your
dead.
head down.
I have to speak with the
Oh,
dead. Prepared.
I guess you get to use your spell after all.
Aha!
You've been itching to use that
I
spell.
work it. We could try. We might need someone.
You don't have to do it
out.
from a distance.
Someone will. Oh man, you know what? Let's go around that corner and see if we can get to them. Perhaps.
Poke her
Man.
head.
Why don't we?
Just a little head poke.
Why don't we check the amber door? Like, if I don't want to get hit with that fireball, do you think?
Yeah, I don't want to do fireball again.
I mean,
After that
Barbecue's
long
not a
rest,
good smell or look on me, guys.
Okay.
I feel that full strength again, and I'm going to be weakened again if it's another fireball.
You know what? I'll let you. You guys, you're the tactical geniuses here. You lead the way.
Approaching the other door, looking it up and down and over.
Is there a handle on this amber door, Mo, or is it like the other?
It is exactly the same.
Looks
Give it a
we're
shove.
just gonna have
Think we
to
can push this one too?
Let's give it a try.
Everyone, roll strength with advantage.
Perhaps some guidance? I give guidance to Jace.
19.
What did Moo roll?
13 and an 8.
What did Marcus roll?
10.
It was considerably more difficult, but the door is now open, revealing an identical room to the one on the south, with a sarcophagus on the north, one in the east, and one in the south.
I'm beginning to see a pattern here.
One at a time, in case there's any more crazy fireball traps.
I guess I have to touch these again. Yep.
Okay, well, that's what we got going here.
I guess I'll go from north. I'll go to the north one first, and I'll relay back what they tell me. I walk
ahead.
to the one to the north and touch.
A voice is heard from the north sarcophagus.
I am Savnok. I grant you the gift of the mind blank for 1 year.
Mind blank for 1 year.
What is mind blank? What does that even do? What are you talking about, Marcus?
I have no idea. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think on that. I go to the next one to the east.
As soon as Marcus touches it, a voice whispers.
I am Tarakamiris. I grant you skeletal wings to fly.
This one will give you the ability to fly, but you'll have skeletal wings. I don't know for how long or how often. I'm guessing once a day.
That sounds pretty cool.
Oh,
Pretty
let's check
interesting.
this last one, but I'll tell you what, Jay, some of these, except for the raised dead, seem tempting. Enough for the
I'll
price
agree
we
with that.
pay.
I'll agree with that, actually, though.
The south sarcophagus speaks.
I am Shami Amurai. I give you the gift of suggestion.
This one will grant suggestion. I don't think these will work against Strahd. Something like suggestion. I would imagine he has a strong will.
I agree with this. I wonder how many sarcophagi are in this place.
I wonder if we can ask these things.
Give it a
His
try.
mark speaks. Such a bizarre power, skeletal wings to fly, and the other one was suggestion. That very strange.
Do you think Strahd touched all of these?
It's
I don't think he has
possible.
all these, but he doesn't have all these powers. I don't
How
think.
do we know? How do we know that?
He
That's
didn't
true.
have skeletal wings unless he keeps them under his cape.
Wait, he did fly, didn't he? We saw him.
Yeah.
Well, he turns into
Yeah.
a bat when he flies, or he has bat wings.
Yes, into bat. He turns into a bat.
Yes.
Hmm.
This is how you
Maybe-
become a vampire. You touch all these sarcophaguses, and
Well,
by the time you get to the last one, you're
we were told
sucking
when he.
people's blood.
Hmm. I wonder how many. Can you ask how many of these sarcophaguses are? I think
I don't know if these things talk back, but I can try. I touched the one to the south. How many more sarcophagi are there?
Silence. No response.
They do not respond. Just as I suspected.
take a note of this and then.
So we've met 9.
We can ask the
9 sarcophaguses.
Esmeralda speaks.
witches.
One time, I was in a strange temple with Van Richten, and we also found a similar situation. The object was already drained of its magic, so I have to wonder, once you touch these things and you accept their powers, are they drained as well, or do they give power indefinitely?
I suspect they're drained, but that's just an assumption.
Do you think if the power's drained, what did that one that had its face covered? That wasn't a sarcophagus though. That was just a statue, right?
Yeah, with the statue.
Statue.
Never mind. That's
Shoots nasty fireballs at everybody.
Ismark speaks. We are also not certain if something else activates if you take the power from one of these sarcophagi.
true.
Esmeralda, have you heard of this? One of these said mind blank for a year. Does that mean anything? Maybe something Van Richten you learned from him?
Mind blank. That sounds like a spell that shields the mind from mind controlling effects and similar things.
Interesting.
I think we should continue
Yeah.
moving through the.
I concur. Let's continue.
I mean, that seems good. Strahd can manipulate people, can he not?
You risk your
Your
soul.
book. Do you have anything in there that talks about sarcophagi?
Say that again, Moo.
The book we found. Is there anything in
Oh,
there?
that's
about
right. My
sarcophagus?
journal. Pull up my journal and flip through it if I can recall anything about sarcophagi in the Amber Temple.
There is no answer, nothing written.
No, I don't. Probably wouldn't talk about this. Is
Yes.
Put it back
Okay, let's continue this exploration of the stations of the sarcophagi. Out of the room.
look around
Into
for the
big
doors
hallway.
in the room.
You notice the 2 doors in the northeast section of this hall. And now, from this distance, you also realize that the north section has completely collapsed. It was not a wall. It's an obstruction made by pieces of amber that have fallen from the walls and ceilings.
Did we check with
I
those
don't-
witches?
No, but I mean, I still think it's a good idea. The witches would definitely know something.
I go over to the collapsed section. Is it
As soon as Moo
if I
makes her way to the collapsed section, it is completely caved in, but she can see fully into the west. The room is huge, at least 80 feet from south to north. 80 feet from west to east. Across the room, there is another archway, but it is too far away and too dark to see into it. The ceiling, the vaulted ceiling of amber, is held up by 4 amber columns. To the right and the left of the archway across the room, there are robed statues of amber, about the height of an average human. And to the east is the huge 40-foot tall statue. Just 10 feet away from Mu lie the charred remains of the hag-like women or witches.
Hey guys, come check it out.
What do you got up there? What do you got? What
I
are you
can
doing?
see those witches.
Hey, you gonna drag one of them back in here without getting blasted?
This is
You
that's
got
where
that
the
spear?
amber. I can see into the other room. Come look.
How long is that spear, man? You could stab one in the foot and drag back over.
How far are they from you? Is that like 10, 20 feet away? I can.
Mu realizes 10 feet away in distance.
Not 10.
I can. If you want, I can go in there and grab one and run back.
You guys
I'm probably faster than Moo.
I mean, they're gonna know
Hopefully
a
I
lot more
don't
than
get
we
hit.
do.
All right.
Move the rubble a little, as much as I can. Help Marcus out here.
Stay out of the way.
Yeah. Amber's expensive stuff. Bad we couldn't take this back to town.
All right.
and
I'll go
sell it.
grab one of them. I'll move some of the rubble. I hope move so that I can make my way through and grab one of the hags to bring her back.
Marcus must make a dexterity acrobatics check.
6.
Marcus
Bad luck.
starts to
No
drag
inspiration
the
left.
corpse, but another small ball, a fireball, the small light
Oh
is
no!
shot from the
Grab
arrow
the
slits on
feet,
the
move,
west.
pull him back.
Marcus must make
Run!
a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
Get
from
out of the
Marcus.
way!
Pull him back, move.
23.
What did Marcus roll?
23.
Just in time, Marcus makes his way back, and he is unscathed. The blast falls upon the place where Marcus was just standing, but he is completely safe.
That was a close
I
one,
really
Marcus.
hate those
Wow.
statues. No wonder somebody smashed one.
Stupid hags. Hey, does that hag got anything on them? Check their. It's probably all burned up.
The clothes, it is almost completely naked, and it looks horrible.
Ugh. Nothing
Ugh.
more disgusting than a naked witch. All right, you guys remember how this works, right? We got 5 questions.
5.
Five
I think we
questions.
ask if it knows how many sarcophagi.
Yeah. Any question you
There
ask,
are.
it'll answer. So don't
I
ask
think-
each other questions.
Right. I think we should just ask about the sarcophagi. What else
Look,
is there? If
When
there's
you're ready, let me know.
any, are they friendly? Do they know Strahd? But
We
Yeah,
better,
probably
we
not.
better write down those questions.
no, I agree.
That's good. That is a good idea.
How many
What?
sarcophagi?
Yes. What is? I'm curious about that thing.
What happens when somebody takes the power to the sarcophagi?
Another great question.
Does it know anything about the statue with the blurry head? Right, the blurry head, obscured.
I kicked the body and examined it to make sure it's not undead, and it is in fact just a hag.
The rogue statues.
A normal
What
corpse.
are they?
The statue with the blurred head, right? The darkness. I mean, the darkness is probably what we should ask, and maybe if it knows anything
The
about that.
darkness. Why were they here?
How many did you have there, Moo?
I have 4 so far. How many sarcophagi? You know, what happens if somebody takes the power to the sarcophagi and to the person?
Remember,
So,
we'll have a question based on one of its questions that it answers.
yeah.
Which m-
Robe statues with the darkness. What is it? Why are you here? What other kinds of things might we want to ask them?
Are you ready?
I think we should save one question, like Jay said, if I understood
Yeah.
him right. We might have a follow-up question to one of these.
Of course. Are
Yeah.
you ready?
Yes.
I kneel down next to the hag. May the morning learn compel you, and I slap her in the face. May the morning learn compel you. Wake up and rise, and he answer our questions.
Ask your questions.
I get up and stand away.
How many sarcophagi are in the Amber Temple?
Sarcophagi. We did not know there were such things here.
Why were you here?
To obtain the power that made Strahd so powerful.
Do you know what the robe statue with the darkness in its face is?
Someone must be inside there. Sometimes it attacks, otherwise it does not. We were certain there was no one there for the moment.
I have one, Moo. What power were you seeking to help you be like Strahd?
The power of the Lord of Vampires.
We have one more question, right?
Yes.
Jace?
This is for you guys.
Esmeralda approaches Jace and in a very low voice.
Could we perhaps ask about the whereabouts of the treasure?
I heard there was a great treasure here that could defeat Strahd. Do you know anything of that?
We have no idea about that, but there are rumors of great treasure somewhere here.
And the corpse falls back.
Go to your corner,
Zero.
Esmeralda. You know what we forgot to ask it? What happens when you take one of these powers? Oh,
Well, they didn't know about the sarcophagi, so
True.
So they're not going to know. They didn't know that the sarcophagi were here, and that's probably how you did.
so probably just 3 insane witches looking for power. I mean, that
Right.
sounds about right.
Is-
Anyways,
Mark speaks. So there is great treasure here. Perhaps you know how we are not exactly very wealthy. Perhaps we'll get lucky and find something.
Yes.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not concerned much about treasure and money. I'm concerned about something to stop Strahd.
Yes, we got
I
to
don't-
find a way to stop him.
do you guys want to, the witches kind of confirm that there's somebody inside of that statue. That little thing, that little wolf. You think the little wolf's in there?
I
Ran
don't
in
think,
there.
I don't think so. but
No,
how
I
are
am
we gonna
certain the wolf ran in another direction. But it did
I mean,
manage to avoid the attack, perhaps because it was so small.
so to say.
Otherwise, we would have seen the corpse of the wolf burned at the entrance.
Well, I could cast silence. Do we have to go that way? Where are we going, Moo? I'm no good with.
I mean, there's 2 more doors or back up.
There's more doors to go down. I think we should investigate the other doors.
There was 2
Alright, let's
doors,
do
20
that
foot
then.
apart.
Yeah, at the end of the.
Let's do that.
To
then.
the east, where you stand, you see the 2 doors, one further north and another one just 20 feet down to the south.
Let's investigate the closest one south.
Follow Moo.
Over there. Start checking
The
the door
south
out.
door
looking for handles.
is an amber door with a handle. There is a handle.
None of the other amber doors had
Okay.
handles. That's peculiar, isn't it?
Indeed, it is.
We shall find out.
I don't think they did.
And I open the door, my hand on the handle.
The door is easily opened. 30 feet deep from west to east, 20 feet wide from north to south room is revealed, filled with furniture in pieces, a broken table, a bed half broken. But the 4 posts of the bed are shaped like golden hawks. They look quite valuable.
Treasure!
Treasure. Ooh, I do like the sound of treasure. I enter the room, excited.
I
by
go
treasure.
check out the Golden Hawks.
I'm right there with you, New. Come on, Marcus.
They
Is
are
Marcus
attached to
around
the
little-
post of the bed.
I mean,
They
I'll go
look
there, but
easy
I'm
enough to remove.
not really interested in that. I'm just trying to get whatever will help us stop Strahd. But
Remove the Hawks, throw them in the backpack.
Are they heavy?
Out there go. You want one in your backpack?
Looks awful. It looks a little heavy for me, but
it looks too
I'll
heavy.
stick
I'm
it in
not
there.
that strong.
They are fist-sized, easy enough to carry.
Oh yeah, put that little birdie right back there.
I had Jace a birdie and I had Marcus a birdie. I've got
Yep.
2 of the
Fine.
birdies.
Something to put in my backpack. I still can't believe I lost everything.
Here, what?
And
Your
that-
backpack's empty. I'll throw the one Moo gave me in Jason's
Yeah, I'll
backpack.
take yours too.
We can use that to buy rope. Probably costs us that much
Yeah.
in this place.
You're probably right.
How are those bed sheets? Wait, examine the bed sheets to see if they look sturdy. If we were to fashion them at least.
They
gather
are
us above 10
rotten,
feet.
almost falling to pieces. They are rotten.
I
Worthless.
just
This
go
place
around
has
the
been
room.
abandoned for a while.
Go around the room, just
Interesting.
looking around, investigating.
It was once a bedroom, clearly, but something trashed that completely.
No closets, no mirrors, no interesting. Nah.
Is this the only entrance? I'll look around to see if there's any other doors in this room aside from the amber door we just came through.
Roll intelligence investigation. Everyone investigating must roll.
17.
Around
What did Moo roll?
I rolled a 25.
Moo realizes that there is no way there is a secret room or passage or other entrance or exit from this room.
No secret passages.
That's no fun. Nothing under the bed, huh? No more
No.
treasure. Ugh. All
Oh,
right.
let's check the other door then.
Yeah.
There's the other door.
Yep,
to
let's
the
go to
north.
the other door. So we exit the bedroom, head into the
The door
hall.
looks exactly the same with a handle.
I reach out, grab the handle, open the door.
More treasure, hopefully.
A room identical to the bedroom that you have just examined. But this one, instead of furniture, there is a single bench on the east section. And in the north, you see a huge construct. Marcus can feel the amulet vibrating. The
I think
construct
that's the construct.
shakes for a moment.
That's the contract. You got the amulet.
I put the amulet on. I hold on to the amulet and I imagine
As
the
soon as
construct
Marcus
walking
does
toward
that,
me.
he realizes intuitively the being that looks composed of armor and wood moves towards Marcus without hesitation
Step out of
and
the way
stands
and
next to
watches.
him.
I look to see how tall it looks. Try to gauge.
It is slightly larger than Moo,
You got a pet. All I got
almost
was
a
a
head
lousy.
above Marcus.
You got a lousy piece of treasure. And you got a walking robot automaton thing here.
Oh, you have a sword?
Ah, true. It's a nice sword. I pulled the sword out.
Yes, it is.
It is
I have the soul-sucking weapon of an emperor. Ugh.
I hold the sword up and light it up to see if there's anything
A
else.
single voice is heard coming from the construct. Do you wish to activate my full capacity?
Oh, that sounds
It's
promising.
asking me if I... Did you guys hear that or was that just me?
Everyone heard the voice.
We
Should
heard
I
it.
activate the full capacity?
Yeah.
Perhaps not yet.
That's what its
Perhaps-
full capabilities are. Maybe.
Yeah,
What
we
are your
find
full capabilities?
Once I am activated, until the wearer decides to deactivate the functions, I will be stronger, sturdier, no limitations, and no danger for anyone unless the enemies of my wearer attack him.
That sounds pretty good, Marcus.
I think I should save that. That doesn't seem like something I can do.
Sounds like a good
Unlimited.
weapon.
Limited. Yes, we definitely
This
should
is
save
crazy.
that. Not now.
I think it lasts forever, doesn't it? That's what it said, right? Until how long does that power last?
It was unlimited.
Unlimited power. Yeah.
I should leave it in this state for now, though. As soon as there's
I wonder
danger,
if I
I'll
could
definitely
take out that
activate it.
stupid statue.
And look
And
around
we
real
are
quick.
now out of character. The session is over for today. We
Cool.
are out of character.
A giant robot, man.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I wonder
I'm
if
going to
that's
send you
the treasure.
The information about that construct. Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Is that the treasure? I guess we don't know until we get to
No,
the
I
one, right?
knows.
Okay. I was like,
We
that's
could
pretty
have
cool.
it destroy sarcophagi and see what happens.
True. I wonder if it could touch and take all the power. I don't know. That's Marcus's toy, though.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think so because you gain a level of corruption and this thing's not. I would imagine it's just a construct. It's a magical being. It's not an actual person,
True.
and you have to pay a
True.
price. This thing won't be able to pay the price that you need to pay to get those
I don't know.
powers.
I was thinking about taking the power of the smiting, but I don't know if the Morning Lord would appreciate that.
But it's-
Still going. It's still going
But
in the
if
head
it-
here.
That raised dead. I'm just curious
Yeah,
if we would
that's.
need if that then we would not need. It would
I
be
feel
like
like that's good. I
casting.
feel like.
That'd be like maybe
But it
using a
seemed like
scroll as
The
opposed to a
sarcophagus
spell.
was like a power of a vampire, like an individual. Like if you were building a vampire from scratch.
And you could also take a long rest and use the spell on the other corpse.
The hags?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you use
No,
it on
the
the
other
hats,
one up above.
the other one in the classroom type of area.
In the classroom. Yeah.
Yeah, the previous.
Find out what he was up to before he got killed. Obviously,
Yeah.
he built this thing.
Well,
You live
hey,
down there.
I'm trying to
Fucking
be
kill him.
get some info here. Like, well, let's just keep going. All right, and then get blasted by fireballs everywhere.
But I'm
That's
just saying, if the construct could destroy the sarcophagi, and the sarcophagi are actually the source of Strahd's power,
It could be. And the source is probably deeper in the. I would imagine deeper into the temple.
But we have to find one that there might. If there's a sarcophagi that has no powers or the power of what he has, and I think that's the one he got it from. I don't think he built it because didn't we hear the story that it's when he killed everyone that he became this vampire? I don't remember them saying that he came to the Amber Temple. And
The story said that he went to make a pact with death in the Amber Temple.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
So that's what
I was
it is.
wrong.
Then there's probably something. I don't
We
know,
should
but before
probably interrogate the dead rogue
can do
person.
that. Any more fights though, it's gonna be rough.
He's going to be rough, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
So
I got
get all the-
magic I can use.
I'm running out, so we gotta get info and then find a place to rest.
Yeah,
start being
I'm
Yeah.
low on spells
Double
as well.
check.
I regained my sorcerer my warlock spells, my sorcerer spells. I'm still down.
like-
I have
let me
only
also
one
get-
first and 1 second, and then my 2 pack.
Well, we have
spells.
a construct. We could rest in the room with the construct.
Yeah, but we gotta get back for that
Those-
wedding. I only have 5 spell slots. Well,
Well,
it's
it's
4 days? 3 days.
It's
4 days.
4 days, but it's just a few hours if I remember right from here, from where we're at to Kresk. So
But we definitely bring in the construct along, whatever we do.
Well, yeah, well, you know what? We gotta talk to contract next week. Maybe it'll know stuff if you ask it, Marcus.
if we do what now?
Maybe it'll have stuff on this memory bank, or it'll memory stuff.
The construct itself?
Yeah, maybe it remembers something before.
Well, we can ask for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see what it knows. Maybe not. But
It's
I'm not
time
counting
to
on
abuse
it,
the
but yeah.
construct. We're going to be using it.
I'm a construct.
Contracts, nope. I feel like this is the episode where like you don't want it to end because you're like, well, that's the buildup. Like, oh, here's all the buildup. I was like, oh, I want to,
Yeah.
it's the tease.
And there's
It's
part of
the
me
tease,
is like,
man.
we should be taking the power so we can fight the big.
I'm surprised,
bad
Lou, you haven't
whatever.
taken anything.
But
I'm thinking
another
about the
part of me
raised
is
dead.
like,
Yeah, I'm thinking about the smite.
no, we shouldn't take the power because, gee, bat flying wingies and vampires turn into bats. And
Well, I'm
there's a
wondering if there's
theme
any more
here.
sarcophagi and if we can go back and get powers before we leave.
Of the
Yeah,
things that you have revealed, I think I personally, just me as a person, as a player, I think the bone wings look pretty awesome, but quite edgy.
Yeah.
They would look cool, but I don't know how much. Like I'm trying to take things that's gonna. It's like a high price that we have to pay, so I have to make sure it's something like
Yeah.
really.
Well,
big
for
that's
my
gonna help.
corruption, I feel like my corruption's so minimal. It's I like in my head. Jason's head,
that's-
he's like,
You have a minimal corruption now. When they start stacking, how far worse does it
I
get?
don't
That's
know.
the thing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm-
the
I'm
thing.
a-
That's what I'm concerned about.
It won't take a lot of corruption to push me into total evil land, and with my Minotaur upbringing, because I'm a Minotaur, that's not a good thing.
Hey, you could be the new ruler of the plane of dread.
Yes.
I'm trying to play it from the angle that Marcus feels he already has power from a dark being that just
Yeah.
this is going to bring him closer to there and he'll lose control of himself.
I
And
almost
that's why
looked up-
he became a sorcerer, right? To try to combat that, because I feel like I already had a foot in there before you even started in this place,
Yeah.
I'm like one step closer than all of you. At least that's
Well,
how Marcus feels about
Well,
the
as soon
whole
as
thing.
you said the smite thing, I'm thinking like that power belongs to us, the people of light. So that's why I was like, I feel like corruption will take me in my character. I really feel like Jace would take that.
Because the
Many
powers
things-
are awesome. I mean, if
I
you went
really-
around collecting them all,
Many things to consider, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to everyone who has been watching this part of the Ravenhawk campaign. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player.
Role play or die.
Roleplay
bye
or
everybody,
die.
have fun.
Let's stop the recording in 10 seconds.
Stop.
10 seconds